What's going on, everyone? This is Ivan and welcome back to the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. Today we're finally getting our hands on the Zoo's Ultra Urban 1100 and we are doing our first impression on it. So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. First and foremost, shout out and thank you to our friend here, Johnny Prime, for letting us do this video on his bike. I appreciate you and thank you. If you don't know who Johnny Prime is, I'm gonna leave his handle here and you can follow him on Instagram and YouTube. He does e-bike content and food content, so check him out. You're probably wondering, Ivan, what is the Zoo's Ultra Urban 1100? So Zoo's Bikes is an e-bike company that has a very unique design language that focuses on making electric BMX style bikes. And the Ultra Urban series has 3 bikes in it. The first one is the 250. That is the European pedal assist only that follows all European regulations. The second version is the Ultra Urban 750. The 750 is their 48 volt high torque e-bike. And the bike that we're on today is the 1100. The 1100 has a 52 volt system that's powered by a 19.2 amp hour battery. The battery is comprised of 18650 cells, which means you'll get roughly about 30 to 45 miles worth of range out of the battery. The battery powers a 750 watt motor that peaks at 1600 watts. What that means for you is the bike will top out at 30 plus miles an hour. Now, this is where my first disclaimer goes. I get that PEV regulations are different in every location. Just make sure that you're operating your PEV within your local legal regulations. So the bike is 65 pounds because it is made of chromoly steel. But the good thing about that is it allows riders of up to 350 pounds to get onto the bike. And with that kind of power and that kind of weight, you want to make sure you have good brakes. The brakes on this bike are 2-piston hydraulic brakes, so you do have plenty of stopping power along with the plenty of power to keep up with traffic. The bike, you can see here, has more of a BMX style tire. So compared to the Super 73, which has the fat tire cruiser look, this has the 24-inch tires instead of the 20x4. So with that weight and thinner tire, I'm really curious to see how this bike will perform as far as ride feel. Just as my second disclaimer, this is not a review of the bike. I have not spent enough time with it to be able to formulate an opinion. That we're just going to be recording kind of like my first impressions as I'm riding it. And in classic Ivan Rides fashion, we're going to go through the different modes here and eventually we'll do a top end run while I'm making comments on the ride feel. Speaking of ride feel, this bike does not have suspension. So we're gonna see how that plays out. So if you like the Zoo's design language and you wanted front and rear suspension, they did come out with an Ultra Flex 1200. That is their front and rear suspension bike. And if you want to see my first impressions on that, just let me know in the comments section down below and then I'll try to work out something there. But with all of that out the way, let's go into Pedal Assist 1. Johnny did tell me that he has the ability to control the programming on his bike here. So that means that in all modes, the throttle will take him to top speed. But the Pedal Assist 1 or the different levels of pedal assist will top out at different speeds. So pedal assist 1 looks like it's topping out at 11 miles an hour. That might be a little slow for traffic, so let's go to pedal assist 2. That's automatically taking us up to 15 miles an hour. And now we're changing that to pedal assist 3. Ooh, it's got a nice little punch there. So quick thing, we did skip pedal assist 0 because 0 pedal assist. Yeah, no, I'm good. So it did bring us up to 20 miles an hour there. Now we are officially bumping up to pedal assist 4. So we are now on pedal assist 4, and it's definitely got a lot more jump to it. We are now at 19, 20, 21 miles an hour here. And 21. Okay, so pedal assist 4 took us up to 21 miles an hour. Now we're going pedal assist 5. But let's see. Wow, pedal assist 5 has a hell of a kick to it. Wow, that's crazy. Whoa. Right? Yeah, geez. If that's pedal assist 5 on the low torque bike, I'm really excited to see if we can get our hands on a 750 to see what the high torque version looks like. You know, I was concerned originally about the lack of suspension, but this seat is really nice and comfy, actually. I would maybe soften it by getting a Lorenzo Tapia seat, but it's actually really comfy. Yeah, this pedal assist, actually, hold up, let's see. Pedal assist 5, here we go. 21, 22, 23, 24. Jeez, 25. That's nice. That is really nice. But now that we got the different pedal assists out the way, let's get this throttle game on. I will tell you guys, there is something about this bike that just makes you smile. It really reminds me of my BMXs when I was a kid. It's freaking awesome. And speaking of BMX, can we talk about how good this bike looks with that long seat, the way they integrate the battery into the seat, and then this really unique BMX design? Holy crap. It's a good looking bike, man. Like a really good looking bike. The cool thing about this bike is you can really throw it around. On the Super 73 that, on my Super 73 that Johnny's riding at the moment, it feels kind of heavy. It feels kind of sluggish sometimes, but this feels very light and nimble. And that throttle feels really nice too, really smooth. So we are gonna try and get a top speed run here. Getting 28, 29, and 30 miles an hour. Very nice. This is so much fun. Oh man, I don't know how you could not like a Zeus bike. It looks good, it rides well, and it feels solid. The thing that you can also really appreciate about the bike is there's absolutely no rattling. It feels solid, it feels premium. we're coming up to this area where it's a bit more open down on the FDR over here. So we should be able to get in a top speed run here real quick. So we're gonna try it one more time. Let's see if we can get a little bit more than 30 with the throttle only. So 22, 23, 27, 28, 30, 31. Maybe if I help the bike. Nope. 31 miles an hour. Nice. That might not sound like a lot, but honestly, this is plenty as an ultra urban lightweight commuter, as a BMX style bike. Yeah, that is cool. That is really cool. Jeez. And once again, man, the whole ride feel, it's so much fun. It's really bringing me back. Really bringing me back. Because I kind of just want to do like my final thoughts here with the bike. I get it. The bike, just like the Super 73, it's not the fastest bike out there. I get that you can get better performance per dollar with some other bikes. But there is something about this Zooz that just puts a smile on my face. I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming that it's a combination of nostalgia and the BMX feel of the bike. So with the hoodie on, the backpack, I feel like I'm back in high school again on my BMX, except it's a grown-up, polished BMX with a 750 watt motor that can take you 30 miles and gives you enough power to keep up with traffic. You don't really even need to go into the bike lane for this. Like, you can genuinely keep up with traffic here. And honestly, if I got this bike, I would probably just keep it on pedal assist 3 here, or maybe pedal assist 4, and just chill, because it's just such a chill cruiser, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, in summary, if you get this bike and you ever rode a BMX bike in your lifetime, you're gonna have a good time. Like I said, it's just a polished adult version of what we used to ride. So the question always comes up, Ivan, who do you think this bike is for? Honestly, the name says it all. It's the Ultra Urban. If you need a bike that goes 50, 60 miles an hour to keep up on high-speed roads, this is probably not the bike for you. But if you're an urban commuter, kind of like what we're doing now, and kind of like the riding that we've been doing this whole time, I think this is perfect for the city, because it gives you enough power to keep up with traffic. It gives you enough maneuverability to navigate these tight little corridors that we have here in the city. And it gives you enough range to be able to hit up anywhere in New York and make it back home. Like 30 to 45 miles is a lot on an e-bike. And with that, that is my first impressions of the Zooz Ultra Urban 1100. I think it's a great bike. I think it's a lot of fun. And would I love to own one? Absolutely. Do we have space for it? Absolutely not. But it'd be nice to add into the rotation. Now, if you like this content, please consider giving the video a thumbs up, as it really helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more of these types of first impressions videos with Zooz bikes or some of the other bikes that are out there. Or if you just want to say hi, feel free to leave it in the comments section down below. And you know, I always respond to everything. And if you like my content and you really want to support the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I have my logo down here on the bottom right that will allow you to subscribe to the channel, and just make sure you turn on that bell notification because I do release a video every single week. We cover everything from e-bike to e-scooters to e-skate. So I hope you enjoy the videos, and I would love to have you as part of the family. Thank you for your support. I appreciate y'all, and thank you for coming along. Johnny and I are gonna go get some Filipino food, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, ride safe. I'll see you.